Hello, today is August 22nd, and what we're doing here today is prepping our lawn for tomorrow. Tomorrow what we're doing is I'm having about 5.5 tons of sand brought in to help level out the land, or the lawn. So what we're doing today is today we're going to scalp it down. It's probably at maybe about a third of an inch right now. We're going to try to go a little bit lower. What I'm trying to do tomorrow is level it out quite a bit. I've got, you can see in the dips here, there's just some dips throughout the lawn. So that's what we're doing here today. You can see some differences in coloration in the lawn there. So what I've done so far is I just went through and edged it a little bit, trying to clean things up, getting ready for tomorrow like I had mentioned. So tomorrow we're going to first of all bring in an aerator and aerate the lawn quite a bit, run over that once, bring that back, and while that's happening, they're going to be dropping off all the sand. It's a 80-20 sand and peat mix. So I've got a large quantity of that coming over, so I'll be spending most of the day tomorrow doing that. Pretty awesome because I took the day off of work tomorrow. What I'm doing here is just taking you around the lawn. This is a backyard. You can see the penny spots here. More of the backyard. It's nice and green. It's pretty long right now. I wanted it to get a little bit longer here just so I can, when I go to scalp it today, it'll kind of put on a little bit of hibernation mode for just a little bit, since I won't be able to cut for around 3 weeks afterwards. So this is the backyard. What I've done here is I've put down about 40 bags of topsoil, trying to level this out quite a bit, and then once I go through it tomorrow, I'll sand with the peat mix, and then overseed this, and I am planning to overseed the whole yard as well tomorrow. So a lot of stuff planned here the next couple days. Getting things started though today was just the prep and scalping it down. I don't think I've gone this short before, so hopefully it puts it to sleep for a little bit, so it won't grow as fast here within the next couple of days. The other thing I'm going to do more than likely this afternoon is throw some more BTR down, just to kind of make it so it doesn't grow as fast. I think I put some down about 2 weeks ago, but I'll put it down again just before I seed tomorrow. So looking over it one more time here. Probably won't look like this for a couple days here, or I shouldn't say couple days, probably 2-3 weeks before it really starts to come back a lot more fuller. So this spot here on the side here, this is a hill that I struggle with. The reel mower can't get real flat on this. Drove my truck out here about a year ago. I've got quite a few grooves and everything in here, so we'll flatten all that junk out tomorrow. Hopefully get that taken care of so I can mow a little bit more effectively here. Once again, looking back down towards the backyard. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the tramp. I think I'll just leave it in place. I don't know, I might move it, who knows. Like I said, I got the aerator coming. I'll do that, then I'll lay the sand down, and then throw some seed, hopefully not too late in the afternoon. So tomorrow's looking perfect. Today is about maybe 65 out. Tomorrow looks the same. Might be rain on Sunday, who knows though. Hopefully the rain holds off a little bit until the seed can get a little bit established. So that's it for right now. I'm gonna go scalp the lawn. Would you look at that? Well, the day's finally here. It is currently the 23rd of August, and today's the big day. We got all of our dirt delivered this morning. It's a real nice fine 80-20 peat mix. I think it's about 7.5 tons here. So the plan for the day is I'm gonna start the day with some aerating. I've got the aerator that I rented here this morning. After that's complete, I plan to go over it and mulch all of the little plugs, get those out of the way, because after that I will be spreading this sand and then doing a quick overseed on top of everything. What I did yesterday was I scalped it down pretty good. My real mower broke right in the middle of it, so I had to use my rotary. I was able to get down a little bit. Taking a look here, get down quite a bit. It wasn't as low as I wanted to go, but it should be good enough. And there it is, once again, all of the sand that we'll be spreading this afternoon. So here we go. This is my first time doing this, so see you in a little bit. And there we have it. The aerating is now complete. Good God, that's a lot of work. You can see here are the plugs I took out. Let's move to the backyard here. There's plugs all over. There's a good shot at one. But I had a lot of people talk to me about how much work that is, and my gosh, they're completely right. I don't know if you've ever done that or not, but it took a lot out of me, and plus I still have mowing all the sand, leveling the sand, and then overseeding today as well. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes. Next up, Next up is planning to mulch all of the plugs. I know a lot of people talk about the fact that you can either mulch them, leave them, and apparently people are really passionate about which one is the correct way to do. But I think what we'll do here today is we'll mulch it up, see how that goes. If that doesn't work, I'll start bagging them, and try to get as much of this cleaned up as much as possible, just so I can get a good level on with all the sand that we have here. So that's where we stand right now. It's about 11 o'clock. Still got mulching, still got spreading all the sand and then leveling it, and then overseed. We'll see how it goes. See you in a little bit. Hey guys, it is currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have wrapped up here goes Greg driving by. Wrapped up 2 passes of mulching. Like I said, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was doing that for about 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours, and that was pretty time consuming. I feel like this video is almost to the point where one of these times I'm going to start it up and it's going to say like 3 days later. But the mulch is all done. What I've done is tried to clean it up as much as possible, so when I go to put the sand down here, I've got almost like a blank canvas. So we putting all the sand down to ensure that it's as level as possible. So as we take a look here, I'm just taking a quick break here. Like I said, it's about 2 in the afternoon. It's a absolutely perfect day. It's about 69, 70 degrees. So I've got it all cleaned up. See a ton of holes in here. A couple plugs left over all over, but I went through and mulched up as much as possible. So that when I go down to put the sand down here, I can get it as level as possible. The sand that I'm using is I think it's a 70-30 or 80-20 mix of peat and fairway sand, so it's extremely fine. But looking over the lawn, what I'm going to be doing is I've got a lot of low spots here back in the back corner. This is all extremely low and it all scrapes a little bit. And I'm going to throw a bunch of sand down here too, and try to get it as level as possible. Threw down quite a bit of topsoil to begin with, and I don't think I'm going to be able to seed today. I'm thinking this sand will take about 2.5 hours to put down, maybe 3, hopefully 2. But I'll get that sand put down. I'd prefer not to be doing this all night, so I think quite frankly I'll get the sand in today, hopefully, and get it leveled out, throw some water down on it, and then wake up early in the morning and throw my seed down. So the sand that I got this afternoon here, they dropped it off this morning. It's from Plasteads in Elk River. Like I said, extremely fine. It's not too wet either, so it shouldn't be too bad going down, but who knows? We'll see. The sand is kind of like the elephant in the corner here. Now that I've got all the mulching done and everything, trying to take a little break here. That was hard work. I went over the lawn a couple times, and man, I'm exhausted. But like I said, I only got a couple more hours left, so hopefully I'll get the sand in. Hopefully it's not too bad, and just kind of go one wheelbarrow full after another, and see how it goes. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon, checking in after the mulch. Morning, guys. It's about 5:15, day 2. I was hoping to get all this done yesterday, but I've only got about a third of the way done through the dirt. As you can see here, I've got most of the back done. I've got all of the back front to do still. Threw a lot down on the side of the house where I had driven a couple years back, and it's been uneven for a little bit, causing me to scalp. So the plan here is this morning is just keep moving as much dirt as possible here. I want to get the seed down this morning here. Built this this pole. Built that. Worked pretty well yesterday afternoon. It's heavy as hell. It's a pain in the ass to use, but it seems to be working well. Plan, like I said, is to keep moving this morning. Keep pushing these wheelbarrows out. So I think we're gonna keep going and try to get done before everybody else wakes up here. So we'll give it a go. Hey guys, so we're back again now. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of dirt here spread out. This is the stuff I already drug over with the mat last night. And I just threw quite a bit more loads down this morning. Pretty heavy over there just because this stuff was an absolute mess down here. Who knows if it'll grow or not. You got some more up here. I gotta drag this still. But things are going well so far. Like I said earlier, way earlier this morning when I was checking in, I was hoping to get this all done yesterday, but it's not going to happen. So as we move up to the front, through some more down here. That's where I had all the issues with me driving out on the yard. And I threw a bunch of dirt down on the front here too that I have to level still. So here's the rest of my dirt pile. Looks like one of the neighbors is going to take some, so that's cool. So I don't know, things are going well though. It's beautiful out again. So back to work here. I'll show you the leveling mat here. What I did was I took some 2x4s and put them together. Put this area in the back here where I could put some cinder blocks in there. I think the cinder blocks are about 35 pounds each. I created these little pockets in there that I could throw those in there so they're nice and secure and not bouncing all over the place. And works pretty well. I tried it yesterday with 2 of the blocks in there and levels out really well, but it's heavy as shit. So reduced it down to 1, and then it's kind of going from there. But as you can see here in the back, it just goes right along there, and then any gaps just get filled in along the way. So it's a pretty cool little tool. I don't know, I saw it on one of the other channels where somebody was doing this, so I figure I could make it pretty easily. So works out well. I'm gonna get back to work here. Hi guys, just checking in here. It's about 11:30 Saturday morning, day 2. And I finally got everything leveled out quite a bit. So it's finally to a point where I'm content with where I want it. The leveling drag worked really well. So now what we're doing is overseed with this blue blend from JRK Seed. So what the blue blend has in it is, I don't know if you can see that or not, Gateway Bluegrass, Rocket Bluegrass, Diva Bluegrass, and Double Time Perennial Ryegrass. So that's what we're overseeding here. Yeah, about 12,000 square feet. So I'm gonna throw it down throughout I think it's like 2 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So get that done here. Not sure if I want to throw some fertilizer down or not, but we'll see. There's Penny up there in the window hanging out. There's Erica chilling out doing some work. There's my dirt pile. Here's what's left of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this finished up, so maybe we can go golf this afternoon or something. So hey guys, just finished up here with the seeding. So that means I'm all done. I'm gonna hold off maybe until next week to throw some fertilizer down, let the seeds get started a little bit here. So looking back over the last day and a half, started out yesterday, I actually started out 2 days ago with the scalping of the lawn. Has a lot of work. Went over it a couple times, bagged it, and then yesterday morning at about 9 o'clock started out with the aerating, which like I said, if you've never done it before, it's tough work. Thing just pulls you around the yard pretty good. Once I was done with that, I returned the aerator, and then I mulched a couple times to get all the plugs off the lawn. Like I said earlier in the video, I wanted to start out with kind of a blank canvas. Man, I'm tired right now. So went over 2 times with the mulcher, and that was a total mess. And then I think it was about 2 or 3 yesterday afternoon, I finally got to start laying some dirt down, and start with the back, because I figure the back would be the toughest to do. So start out with that, worked till about 6 o'clock last night, and then got up this morning at about 5:30. I was out here working. So it's now, what is it, 11:30, honey? It's now 11:30, day 2. Got all the sand down, got it leveled, just got the seed put down. Pretty excited about it. Hopefully what this means is that if I need to level in the future here, I can basically just do one-off areas, which will make it a lot easier to do with just maybe a 20-pound bag of sand or something, as opposed to the 7 tons that I got. By the way, somebody's picking up our dirt here to use for a sandbox, so it's pretty sweet. But that's what we're looking at here. There's the side yard. I'm not going to go in the backyard because I'm tired right now. But it's a lot of work. I figure maybe used about 4/5 of the sand that we had brought in, and now I got the seed down. I'm gonna put some of this shiny tape in the backyard. We got about 7 or 8 ducks that come in the backyard, so this is supposed to keep the ducks away and the birds away, so hopefully that works out. I'm gonna put some of those down, and we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.